Everyone, I'm Michelle,
I'm Jessie.
and welcome to our podcast.
So, Michelle, have you heard of any interesting freehold project that we should consider?
Okay, yes, we do have one. Recently, it's just been newly relaunched. But before that, Jessie, I want to ask you. As all of us know, right, recently for the past few months, there are quite a number of new launches that was been launched.
Yep.
Okay, so are you able to tell me what are the PSF of all these new launches?
Okay, so recently our latest launch, of course, the hot cake in the market is Keng at OCR. Yeah, that one is like 100% sold out within like the first day of launch.
Okay.
Yeah, and the per square feet was going at about 2003 per square feet.
Oh, wow, but Tengah, that is like way ulu.
I think 40 years of my life, I've never stepped into Tengah before.
Hey, you just reveal your age.
But because of this launch, I have to drive 40 minutes just to go to the show flat every day.
Okay, so now you know how old Jessie is, but never mind.
And then of course the next up and coming, which was selling like hotcake because of the sea view, is Vela Bay,
yes,
right?
Vela Bay, right.
Yeah, wow, that one was 2008 on average per square feet. Yeah.
Okay, any other new launches?
Then Pinery was about 2007 per square feet, also almost fully sold out.
And Pinery, okay, let's talk about Pinery. Pinery is what? 99 year leasehold, right? It's not a freehold, right?
And it's Tampines West.
Okay, so that's an OCR.
Yes.
Correct. Okay, so now this new launch that has been newly launched, okay, is in the RCR. Okay, freehold. And you guess how much? If given the indicative price that we all have now.
So by right, if OCR is already going at 2008, 2007, OCR, right? Now we're talking about RCR. By right, the developer should be able to sell higher than the 99 year, right?
Yeah. The launch of this new launch, okay, the PSF is starting from 24 XX.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, and the lowest quantum that we are looking at is actually below 1.5 million.
Okay.
Okay.
Recently, because our government keep talking about going green, right? So for Vela Bay and then for Pinery, most of them is like 50% car park lot. What about this project Arcady that you're talking about, this freehold?
What do you think?
Car park? I don't know, it's in town and it's so close to Boon Keng MRT, like you can literally walk one straight line, you reach Boon Keng MRT.
If I'm not wrong, it's 100%.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
and most important, you're surrounded by $1 million HDB. So these people, after they sold off their first HDB, right, they will prefer, of course, if they can, buy something freehold, close to good school.
Correct.
Oh yeah, Arcady, how many good schools are there in Arcady?
So Arcady, very famous primary school, which is called the Hongwen School, that's actually within 1 km. Yeah. So for parents who needs to register their kids, to a good school within 1 km, then this is actually a very good choice. Okay. Not only that, because it's within a mature estate area, all the amenities is actually so-called ready for you. It's not like like Tengah, that kind, you have to wait for facilities to be built up.
Or Vela Bay, you have to wait 10 years, 5 years for them to finish building all the HDB and the condos.
So you have like the shopping mall, like the POS.
Oh, I love the food there. The food there is cheap, affordable, and very nice to eat, especially the dim sum. I think they have some very good dim sum over there.
Okay, you're talking about food already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you will have a hawker center, all this is like a few minutes walk away.
Yeah, just cross the road.
And what is so good about this, right? Okay, this one you only have about 172 units here. Okay, it's a small to medium development, but what is fantastic about this is that although it's a small to medium development, it's not those mega development, but you have almost all the facilities that a mega development has, except for a tennis court. So can you imagine? This development, you even have a karaoke room.
Wow! The firework view from the Sky Terrace, right? They have the 14th floor Sky Terrace that overlook the entire stadium, Kallang Riverside view.
Wow! Yeah. So Jessie, would you rather spend 2005 PSF on a fireworks view, or will you spend 2008 or more for a sea view?
Well, I think I'm a city living person. Yeah, I kind of like to be, for the time being, because my kids are so young, right? So I want to be close to amenities and stuff. So I think it makes sense to buy somewhere closer to town. So it's easier for me to bring them. Like example, with Kallang Riverside, the park connector is just right below. So I can bring my kids down and then they can cycle all the way to MBS. To enjoy the facility there. Particularly like the 2+ study layout. Because in the future for 2+ study, the study is big enough to actually fit a single bed. You can easily sell this as a 3-bedroom.
Let's say you are a small family, that you have a helper, then maybe this is the area that you can actually consider. This one can be a helper's room also.
So if you buy below 2 million, and then the OCR are selling the 3-bedroom at like very, very close to 3 million range, you see there is a price gap of almost 1 million. So I think it's a very safe entry, should I say a very safe exit strategy if you are looking at the 2+ study in Arcady at Boon Keng.
So if let's say you were to take a look, right, I'm not sure whether we just make a comparison now, okay? There's also another freehold development that is by the name of Mayor Blue. Okay, that one is also in the RCR region. Okay, but this one you see the average you see starting from the lowest PSF that you can get is already 3015 PSF. Okay, and the entry quantum is already 3.551 million. Wow, that's a very big difference as compared
1.5 million difference.
Oh, you can do a lot of things with that.
You can buy another unit. You can buy another small unit.
True.
So Michelle, will you prefer to buy a OCR at 2008, or will you prefer to buy a RCR at 2004 per square feet?
Actually this one is a no-brainer question. Guys, if someone were to ask me this, I'll be, why would I want to buy an OCR that's more expensive than a RCR that is like cheaper?
Why?
And to be honest, it's
a
freehold.
Is already, all these are caveated already. They have already purchased all these units with OCR.
This is one reason why this development has been overlooked. A lot of things has to do with hype, right? Because this is a new launch, so everyone wants to go in first.
FOMO.
Yes, correct. So that's why that they can call that kind of pricing. And not only that, because of the land price that they got it at. Okay, so if you take a look for the last 1 year of pricing, land prices that has been ongoing, okay, we have the at Kallang Close, the PPR is 1415. Okay, that's at Kallang Close. Tanjong Ru we have at 1455. So if you take a look at these two, right, the break-even price is about 2005 plus PSF. So how much do they have to sell? Developer definitely have to sell about 2008 plus, all the way to maybe even 3000. Okay, and 1455, same. Break-even is about 2006 plus, and then maybe sell at about 3000, 3001. And then for Dover Road, the break-even price is 2007 XX. So they have to sell about how much? 3001, 3002. And all these are 99 year.
So what you're trying to tell us is that if we're going to miss Arcady at Boon Keng, which is a freehold project, by the 3rd quarter and the 4th quarter, which will be launching soon, right? You are going to be looking at 99 year that is going to be like maybe 20% more expensive than Arcady.
It's already been shown now already, isn't it? You see like Vela Bay, how much has it been sold at? You see Pineries all the way to the east. How much has it been sold at already? And all these are 99 year lists. Not then the pricing that you're going to get later part of the year, okay, are mostly for 99 years, and it's even more expensive than a freehold unit. Okay? Why this freehold unit? People will say, but I never heard of this before, or like, why no one is buying it? Reason is very simple, because no one is actively marketing it. It's already been overlooked by a lot of others because of all the hype of all the new launches.
All the mega project.
Yes,
this is considered a medium-sized project. So yeah, a lot of the agents will prefer to push for the mega project. The chances of you getting a unit will be higher, ma.
Yeah,
right?
correct.
Yeah.
So for this one, right, just nice, because we have a client that's looking for a freehold, then we actually
start doing some research.
Correct. And we're like, oh my God, this is something that we don't want you to miss. Hence this podcast.
Of course, the good thing is because the developer didn't spend so much on the marketing costs, it actually kind of help you save some costs also. That's why from day one till now, Arcady at Boon Keng, it only appreciate, or should I say the developer have only increased the price probably by 1 to 2%, which is bare minimum increment. It's even lower than inflation rate. Yeah, so all things equal, right? Actually, it's almost as good as buying at the first day pricing.
Correct, correct. Yeah. Earlier on, we have some other freehold projects, that's going at 3,000. So if you are looking for something to something
for legacy purpose.
Yes, for legacy planning purposes. Then yes, we will look into freehold and something like that is very rare. Okay. And usually when we recommend to our clients, right, we also try to look for exit strategy. So what is good about Boon Keng is because this area is already very matured. Okay, and you have $1 million, quite a number of $1 million HDB surrounding this development. So this area you have a lot of freehold units also, a lot of freehold developments also. Yes, we do, but please take note that the latest freehold development within this area was 10 years ago.
Yeah, which is Region Residence.
And
the TOP is 2016
and 8 River Suites. Okay, so that was like almost 10 years ago. Yeah, so if you compare, will we prefer something newer or will we prefer something older? Naturally, people want to buy something newer. Yeah. So this is why this is very attractive.
Yeah. It makes sense to buy a brand new one because you are keeping for legacy purpose, ma.
Correct.
Yeah. So at least when your children or whoever that you want to pass down to, when you grow up, at least Arcady at Boon Keng is still the newest in the estate.
Yes, correct. And what I like about their floor plan, right, their layouts, right, they don't give you overly sized balconies or overly sized aircon ledge. This is something that I appreciate as well, because if you were to we were to compare between layouts around that area, you'll see that the older developers, either they have very small rooms or they have overly sized balconies, which doesn't make sense, or aircon ledge. Or odd
even bay window.
Yes, bay window, or even odd shaped bedrooms. So given with that, I think it's very, I mean, that's where Arcady at Boon Keng stands out. So if we do not do this podcast, I think a lot of people also would know about it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So if let's say you want to have an actual comparison, we can actually show it to you. Just contact us.
Okay, call us today. Thanks for watching.
See you soon. Bye.